I had cancer called osteosarcoma in my right distal femur / upper knee. So we had a surgery called rotationplasty performed, which takes out your knee and the area that has all of the cancer and disease in it. And then it takes your lower tibia and foot and ankle and rotates it 180 degrees backwards and reattaches to your upper thigh. And now my ankle acts as a natural knee joint, and whenever I point my ankle, it straightens the prosthetic, and whenever I flex it, bends the prosthetic, and it just goes into the socket, and that's how I walk. That's what people say. My biggest concern during just the whole treatment and journey of having cancer was being able to dance again and just surviving and being able to do everything I was doing before I had cancer. So dance pretty much motivated me to do everything again, to walk, to get through the rest of my treatments and stuff. I put my prosthetic sock on because if I didn't wear a sock with my prosthetic, it would give me blisters or just rub spots. And then I slide my foot into the socket of the prosthetic, and then I Velcro the leg. And I usually pull the sock over. And now whenever I point my foot, it straightens, and whenever I flex it, it bends.
Seeing her go from being a normal dancer with 2 working legs and within about a year and a half, I think, time, having the surgery and becoming, coming back to dance was crazy. And it was just so fast that, I mean, I think about it all the time in my life when I have some little problem, that if she can do that, then, you know, whatever I'm dealing with that day probably isn't that big of a deal.